Welcome and thank you for watching this video. In this video, I will share to you the weapon and armor set that I'm using in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. As a sword and shield user, I'll show you my weapon of choice and my armor set. And I would like to remind everyone that as the title says, this armor set is not to, to hunt monsters faster, but to allow you to survive better. So maximum survivability that can be achieved at best by the armors that are available to me, and the decorations that I can create and equip based on my current status in the game. So just a short showing of my guild card there. So I'm only at MR 86, HR 347, and for the anomaly research, I'm only at about 63 quests accomplished there. And I am primarily a sword and shield user. In the older Monster Hunter versions, I used to be a giant sword user and then a long sword user, but for some reason, I lean on utilizing sword and shield primarily in Monster Hunter Rise and especially now in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Okay, without further ado, this is going to be my equipment in 4 armor set. Max survivability for now for me. Okay, and for my weapon of choice, I am using Royal Order Sword Plus. So why did I choose this? Its base attack is already at 325 and it has a defense bonus of 50. It has a 2 decoration or two jewel slots. One is a +2 and one is a +1. I'm using Astalus Helm with a max defense of 135 after upgrading. It has a jewel slot, 4 or 3 jewel slots rather. One is a +4, one is a +2, and one is +1. Malzeno Helm, defense maximum at 148 after upgrading. 2 jewel slots, a +2 and a +1. Kushala Grip X with maximum defense of 127 after upgrading. 1 jewel slot, a +1. Malzeno Coil, defense of 139 max after upgrading. 3 jewel slots, all +1. Kushala Cruise X, maximum defense of 145. 2 jewel slots, one is another +4 and a +1. And I am using absolute petalace for the maximum defense available as far as petalaces are concerned, plus health up. The other one I think is the underground petalace. It does give the same defense up 50, but not as much health up. I believe the focus of underground petalace is stamina up, so I'm not using that. And then for my accessory, I was lucky enough to be able to craft a Polar Knight talisman with a +3 or level 3 evade extender right away, and level 3 defense boost, I think, or level 4. So I chose this because again, my goal in creating this armor set is maximum survivability. And then this talisman also has 2 jewel slots, a +2 and a +1. So after upgrading the defenses of my armor pieces to maximum, and as you can see, I've also done some curio upgrading for my weapon and my armor pieces. So here are the skills that I was able to achieve. Okay, so notice in total, with all the intrinsic skills from the armor pieces plus the decorations that I've put in, this armor set gives me a level 7 defense boost, level 3 slugger, so it gives me a plus 40% stun power or chance to stun monsters. Divine blessing of level 3, that's the maximum. When activated, it reduces the damage taken by my character by 50%. So kumbaga, it gives me additional defense. Recovery up level 3. So when I use recovery items or receiving um, healing, it greatly increases the recovery that I'm getting. And recovery speed is also maxed out. It gives the ability of um, speeding up the recoverable damage of my character, which means that's the red in the HP bar when you get hit by monsters. So there's a natural recovery that's happening, and it quadruples the speed from the standard no recovery speed. And as I've mentioned, the evade extender, I got it all from the talisman that I was able to create. So it greatly extends the evasion distance when I'm evading. Stun resistance also level 3, so definitely I am never stunned by monsters. Part breaker, it's at level 3. I've added this because two of my armor pieces already have the level 1 part breaker skill, and just adding one more jewel to that, I'm at level 3. Aesthetics purposes, I like to see at least that when I'm fighting a monster, I'm breaking its horn, breaking its body. So aesthetic purposes, I don't even know really. I'm not an expert. Probably when you break a body part of a monster, it gives you a higher percentage of getting a material out of that body part. But of course, um, I cannot really confirm that based on my observation. As I've mentioned, I'm a casual player, or as you can see on my guild card, I'm a casual player, so I'm not gonna delve into that much more. I've just added some speed sharpening, probably because I have some extra jewel slots, plus one jewel slots, and I just chose to sharpen up my, or speed up my sharpening. I have Kushala Blessing, so when when my natural, or my character's natural recovery is active, so basically Kushala Blessing will allow that natural recovery to happen even outside the red portion of the HP bar. So meaning even if there's no red bar in the HP, as long as your HP is not maxed and natural recovery is happening. I also have Blood Right, vampiric tendencies, but again, the whole set and the skills are not geared towards this new skill, Blood Right, but Blood Right is something that will allow my character to survive better. I have Agitator level 2, Weakness Exploit level 2, Flinch Free level 2, Attack Boost level 1, Ice Attack level 1. My weapon is not even an ice element weapon, but I have it from one of the armor pieces. I also have Handicraft, which gives a plus 10 on the sharpness. Normal rapid up, although this is not a gunner or bow type, it's just from one of the armor pieces. Coalescence is one of the good skills that I was able to randomly get from upgrading my vambraces. So what it does is when your character gets an abnormal status and it recovers from it, Coalescence activate. Coalescence will give you a plus 12 on the attack and +2 on the elemental power, and status build up of +5 when it activates at level 1, and I only have level 1. And chain crit. There. So once again, let me go back to the armor pieces that I'm using. And the actual equipped skills after all of the decorations that I have added onto my armor pieces. There. I hope that gave you some idea as to how to build your next armor set. If you have any feedback or comment, or I've missed something on the armor set and you want to point that out, maybe I can upgrade this more and can become better, feel free to leave a comment in the comments section. On my next video, I'll show you how this armor set looks like battling a monster. And as always, please support this channel, subscribe to it, like my videos, and leave some comments, and share these to your friends. Until next time, happy hunting.